Hey guys, this is Tom Hanks, and welcome to another stream today. Um, Today, of course, I'm gonna be playing some more automation and some more BeamNG.drive, and I'm currently loading up automation just to well, basically start building stuff. Unfortunately, it's taking a little while, and it may take a little while longer because I haven't started automation yet today. So I guess that's on me. But apart from that, well, first of all, how is everyone doing? By the way, does anyone know like the new the revamped Steam chat? I keep bringing this up, sorry, but it's really irritating me. Like you can't just go offline anymore in a Steam chat. And yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's annoying that even when you are on invisible, you still get all the notifications and the sound whenever you receive a message, despite the fact that you shouldn't be there. Um, anyway, so I'm firing up automation at the moment. It's still loading, and anyone have an idea of what we should build? Hey Firebird02, how's it going? Good to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, me too, basically. Um, Last day of the weekend, unfortunately, that's the weekend always passes way too fast. You should really make 3 days of the weekend rather than just two. But I guess that would probably mess up quite a lot in our economic system. But whatever. Um, yeah. Well, I'm looking for ideas of what to build in automation today. The game is still loading, unfortunately, but we can discuss things in the meantime, I guess. All right, there it is. I'm gonna go to the family view. So what sort of car and in what sort of time period would we build it? Last week or yesterday? Yes. Why did I say last week? Yesterday I built a sort of 80s 3 Series rival with an M3 rival as well. Off-road, ute, or truck. Anytime. Okay. Oh, any time. Let's see. What options do we have? Would like 2003 be okay? Actually, no. I wanna use this body, and this is like, or this one, I guess, one of the large ones here. So this is more like a 90s sort of body. So let's go 93. Sure, let's go all the way with the size. 3.5 meters of wheelbase. This thing is gonna be gigantic. See, the thing is, I don't really know anything about trucks. So, I guess you'd make... I mean, I guess you'd make a ladder chassis for these. And then a corrosion-resistant steel would be my best bet. And then longitudinal engine layout, we would have like coil springs and leaf springs, I guess. Or do they have a solid front axle? I know that the trucks usually have a solid rear axle, but what about the front axle? I mean, we can always come back and double wishbone work well, okay. And we're gonna give this a V8 cast iron pushrod. Yeah, because it's an American engine. Aluminium heads were sort of common even in the 90s already, even with trucks and truck engines. So it's not completely out of the realm of plausibility. Let's go for something like 5.8 or maybe a 6 liter. Actually, we have a 5.8 liter V8 already, I think, but I don't know what sort of year that was. We put it in the van, right? Let me quickly check what sort of year that was. 2003. Okay, well, that came much later then. Right, so we have the bore and stroke. We're gonna make this a heavy duty forged, I guess. Heavy duty cast. This is gonna be a low revving engine with lots of torque down low, but not necessarily a lot of top end. It's gonna have multi-point injection. It's gonna run on 91 octane fuel. I guess dual exhaust. And it's gonna have a freeway cat. It actually does make more power than I had expected. $250 horsepower, that's completely fine, I think. Well, that was easy. Now, do we go for the 4-door truck, the 2-door truck, or the sort of the one with the cab? What do you think? Good for off-roading? Yeah, for sure. I don't think the engine would be there, of all places, but, you know, might be mistaken. Let's go for a 2-door. Is the engine in the right place now? Oh, I can't see. No, it's not. We can stretch the bed some more. We can't morph this. Oh, yeah, we can. Put a little bit more weight over the, like a little bit further to the back. 4-door for practicality, I see. There we go. A little bit larger of a rear door there. And then yeah, that is a big bed. And I think I want this to be either black not necessarily white, red maybe. Red seems fine. Yeah, I think red seems fine. The window trim, it's gonna be chrome. Yeah, chrome. And now for the styling. Now, this sort of shape here sort of lends itself to big square headlights. And I think that we could also work in like one of these maybe, like a completely square grille, and stretch that like this and like so. Actually, I think I would probably prefer this grill instead, because it is sort of rounded a little bit on the top corners. We can add some. We can make some patterns into this with bumper bars. I think the easiest ones would, of course, be just chrome, well, lines like this and duplicate it a couple of times. I want one of them to be in the middle, and then sort of like in the middle between the two headlights, and then sort of work it from there. This needs to be a little bit further down, like so. And then I think I want some vertical ones as well. For that I need to rotate this. Should I leave it like this, or should I make it go all the way? I found you can use the trim presets to split up the grill if you want. Yep. We can add the badge like over here, I guess. Yeah, okay, that works. I should extend this just a little bit so it finishes, so it lands up with the edge of the grill. Same with this. And then the indicators will probably go here. Or here. Yeah, I like them there. I mean, if we really wanted this to be if you really wanted this to be like a high-end truck, we could add a grill down here as well. And I think I might, just because otherwise it's pretty empty here. This does of course have a huge area to work with. Okay. That way this lines up with the main grill. And then for some more symmetry we could add one more of these here as a sort of fog light. Sure. And give it like a bonnet scoop, because you know it's a truck. It's gotta be cool and for showing off. I like the idea of just adding the indicator right here. And then some mirrors. I want some sturdy, thick ones like these, I guess. Add it right here. And that's not the thing I meant to make chrome. This is, yeah, okay. The one that attaches to the chrome window frame should be chrome. And then, oh, let's see. I think one of these like this. And then one of these rotated by 90 degrees. To sort of slide this door open. Or open it sort of like a suicide door. Open it that way rather than this way. And then we have to make some rear, like some taillights as well. I think I want to keep it simple here. I want to do something like... I want to use this area. Or actually I could use this top area. It would be too small for a 90s truck. Actually, you know what? Rotate this by 90 degrees. And then do it like this. and then have this be the indicator. This does not differ in color very much to the, oh, there we go, to the actual lights, to the rear to braking lights and whatnot. Whoa. I think, yeah, we may have made contact with that right there. And then I think I want the reverse lights to be somewhere down here, maybe even next to the number plate. I think the way I want to do this is like put the number plate here, and then have the reverse lights like here. And this would go on top. And now I think we need to rotate this again. Yeah, like so. And can you do, you can do that, but can you make them like come out of here? Like a big, like 18-wheeler truck, like the one that like goes upwards and then to the side, and I don't think you can't. Hey, as a sandstorm. Damn that leg of the back end. It wouldn't let you chat? That's weird. Instead, let's just use a regular exhaust like that. Or you know what? 2, because it's a V8 truck. Right. And it needs some different wheels, I guess. Since this is a 90s truck, it's not gonna have the fanciest wheels. It's gonna have, I guess, something like this. Yeah. And then this is gonna have a longitudinal 4x4. It's gonna have a automatic gearbox 4-speed. It's not gonna have the highest top speed, of course, but that does not matter that much. It's gonna have a manual locker, I'd say. It's gonna have, sure, let's give it off-road tires. And then 225s all around. This thing is gonna be heavy as all hell, so steel rims because they're sturdier, I guess. Then 4 pistons, because this thing is gonna need gigantic brakes. Or do we go with solid discs on this one? Because like it's a truck. It shouldn't come with the most like fancy tech. It's gonna have an off-road skid tray. I think 2 and 2 would be reasonable here. Then again, a bench would fit across the rear. Technically, a bench would also fit across the front easily. But I don't know if that's the route I want to go. Let's give this some standard interior. It's not a actually, it is sort of a fancy truck. It's got a V8 and a chrome trim and whatnot. It's gonna have a variable height. Yeah, it's just a regular hydraulic power steering system. It's not gonna have traction control, but ABS for sure. And then standard safety. Looks like hydro pneumatic is actually pretty good off-road, huh? This understeers like crazy. Probably has to do with the weight distribution. Actually, it's not that terrible. But why does this understeer so much? The roll angle isn't even that terrible. I mean, I was expecting the roll angle to be much higher, to be totally honest. We do have brake fade, especially when it comes to the rear brakes. We should add another piston here. Or even two, yeah. Now it's good. How fast does this go? 185, it's actually pretty good. Oh, that's what we limited to, even. This will go past 200 kilometers an hour. That's very impressive for a truck. You could even go with an advanced automatic. It doesn't even help that much. Does it help with off-roading? Yeah, it does, kinda. Sure, it's a fancy truck. Take off some rear grip. See, I don't know, for practical reasons, I think for a truck like this, it's better to have same width tire front and rear, so that when for example the rear ones wear out, you can just switch and put the ones that were in the front back on the rear and the other way around. That is why this has 225s all around, but I guess this might be too large. Yeah. Then again, like a truck like this would understeer pretty heavily anyway. And we just made our off-road quite a bit worse. There we go, 76.1. I guess I'm just gonna live with the understeer, because this isn't a sports car by any means. And instead we want to have some off-road fun with this, right? So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Truck luxury. That's gonna be the TL 5.8, I guess, because it's got a 5.8 liter V8. And that'll be the NA250. A tire diameter needs to be large for ride height. Yeah, that also, yeah. As far as ride height, we're all the way up, so you can't go any higher than that. So let's see what this does off-road then, huh? Kinda looking forward to this, because I don't think I've ever driven like a proper off-road car you know, off-road in Beam. So that's something new to me. The engine should sound decently as well. Like a classic pushrod V8 design. DS Felix are sort of bugged here. I hope that's not present in Beam, because otherwise that's going to be kind of annoying, since we're always going to be looking at the car from behind. But yeah, let me quickly switch over to Beam. And we'll take it from there. Try the climbing Utah scenario, good off-road test. Okay. I don't think I've ever tried that one before, so why not? Let me see real quick. Well, man, no, it's not what I wanted. Please let me go full screen. Windows always makes that sound when I have Beam be full screen again, because sometimes it doesn't start in full screen, and I have to manually do it again, and then and then Windows always makes that sound. And also, whenever I switch to another window, it goes non-full screen again, for a reason that I don't completely understand. Utah climbing scenario, huh? Oh, you mean in the scenarios here? I think that should be it. Oh, sorry. I should switch over to get into the game probably. Also, I never know why Beam is the only game that does this, but when I switch from the Be Right Back screen to automation, the transition is immediate. Whereas when I switch to Beam, no matter how long ago I've loaded Beam, no matter how long ago I've started Beam up, it'll always give me a black screen instead of transitioning smoothly. I think I hear a V6 in this one. Yeah, I think I'm dead now. Yeah, yeah, I can't actually choose a different vehicle here. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to free roam, to Utah, I guess to the default spawn, and then grab the truck. And with that we can do some off-roading. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and grab the truck that we just built. Yep, the visual bug is there as well. By the way, front drive shaft, sure. Connect it and then rear diff, turn it on. Activate the front diff. This feels rear-wheel drive at the moment, so still feels rear-wheel drive, but escape point, okay. I guess I'm gonna follow the road for a little bit until we get some actual... Wait, this is its top speed now? 53 miles an hour? Oh, that's probably in this mode then. Why does this still feel rear-wheel drive even though we activated pretty much everything? Oh wait, there was an off-road path. Don't want to miss that in this. It feels surprisingly agile actually. For such a large vehicle, it does have 3.5 meters of wheelbase, which is enormous. Make the jump, come on. You can do it. You did it. Nice. So this truck can jump actually. Oh. I'm gonna reset. We can get ourselves out of this, can't we? So the front wheels are also spinning. I can't get any traction here at all. Off-road stat 76.1, my ass. You can't even get out of here. Why can't I just drive straight back? Oh, because the rear end of the truck is already stuck in the ground. Guess we're gonna have to reset here. That was a bummer, man. Lock your diffs? I did. I had my diffs locked. Just like that. And there's the understeer again. Wait, I didn't wanna miss that again. Oh, this is a different path this time, yeah. Indeed. The thing about these paths is that oftentimes, like right here, you can't see what's coming, like how the path is going to continue, and that makes it quite difficult to predict, you know, what sort of inputs to make. Oh, I think. Yeah, stop. I knew I wasn't gonna make the jump. So I wanted to stop in time, but I couldn't. I'm not gonna fit through here. Oh, what? Okay. And we're on our wheels again. Let's try again, this time actually making the jump. There we go. Bit off topic. I think you're active on the community channel. On each car I added more downforce, a stiffer sway bars, better brakes, plus a bit more power. Thanks for the details. Yeah, no problem. So can it now do the fast left-hander on the automation track sort of flat out, or, you know, with maybe a little bit of lifting without really spinning it that much? Oh. Come on. Okay, now we're back to the road. But we can of course do this. No idea what I just hit, but whoa. This is actually pretty fun driving this thing off-road, because it sort of gently drifts almost everywhere, but it's always really easy to control. And with the 250 horsepower V8, it does have the grunt to get you places. I mean, it's not fast by any means, but you can climb hills like this no problem. Not flat out, but a lot better at 122, 140. I see. Yeah, we've been here before, haven't we? Let's go this way this time. There's a big ramp. Oh, that was way too far. But we live. That jump was pretty massive. Like, that's the sort of thing that Travis Pastrana would do, I guess. Whoop, we're airborne again. I'm looking for a sort of path to drive on here, but I find no such thing. Okay, there's something apparently. Okay, yeah, well now we lost half our car. Can I even like get out of this? I don't think I can. Let's respawn. On top of that rock, of course. Oh. Okay. No big deal. Like, I get the idea that with your hot hatchback, you know, a big wing on the back just looks silly in most cases. But I guess maybe even a downforce under tray with plenty of downforce added there would have actually been enough. I don't know, maybe that may have been what you actually did, I don't know. Or like a spoiler, like a sort of a small spoiler can do big things as well. Oh no, under that rock, thank you. I don't think yeah, I wanna drive through here. Yeah, brake too late for that one. Oh, the diffs aren't blocked at the moment. So let's change that. Okay, now we're on the highway. Let's see. You didn't add a wing, you added some more lips, okay. between the free front vents and lips on the side of the exhaust. Okay. That works. We're at over 100 miles an hour in a truck. And it doesn't even have a crazy amount of power. This is a long tunnel. But the end may be approaching here. Okay, there we go. I mean, this would make for a completely fine highway cruiser as well. Because remember, we did add like hydro pneumatic springs, and we given it a comfy interior and a soft suspension setup, so it would be pretty nice for that. And of course, everyone wants a little bit of V8 noise in their life, right? Oh no. The truck is awesome, thank you. This is actually going slightly uphill, I think. We're still accelerating at 110 miles an hour. Oh, yeah, braked way too late. I was looking at chat when the corner appeared, yeah. Now our suspension is probably toast, yeah. Yeah, the suspension is doing all sorts of weird things now. Just gonna reset real quick. And lock both diffs. Anybody know what this does? Let's try it out anyway. Oh, that's the thing that makes the gearing much shorter for pure off-roading, right? Yeah, okay, exactly. And I think if we went left there, that's where we started, and that's where we started. It drives fine on road. I don't really think I wanna. I don't think I would necessarily want to like hot lap this on the automation track or any other track, but it feels fine. going left there, we've been there. Let's just go completely off-road again, like that. Smart choice, yeah. And I think I wanna go with the low gear rate again. But then we are sort of cruising around and at our top speed, so to say. I mean, all things considered, this suspension is taking all of these bumps quite well. And I guess a lot of the understeer that we saw in automation must also come from the off-road tires, I guess. Yeah, I wanna go into sport mode on the other gearbox mode and see how fast this shifts. Pretty smooth. Maybe try the scenario again, but just hit escape before hitting start. I mean, maybe that works. Let's see. Climbing Utah. Nope. Nope. Already damaged the engine. I can't get up there. Maybe I can get up. No, that's too narrow. How do I get up there? Can I get over this? Okay, apparently so, yeah. Well, there goes this scenario, I guess. Engine is starved of oil. Yeah, no, we basically don't have an engine anymore. Okay. Let's try and see how the truck drives on the automation core anyway, to see if the understeer is really as bad as automation would have us believe. But I mean, it could be. It could be. So yeah, once this loads, we'll grab our truck again. There isn't as much understeer as I was expecting, to be totally honest. Yep. Handled that corner nicely as well. Like, I really can't complain about the way this handles for a truck. I mean, you have to consider that this isn't a sports car by any means. It weighs 2.4 tons. But for a truck, for a vehicle of this size, it handles just fine. Let's see, can we get up to 100 miles an hour before this corner? Yeah, we can. Can we take it flat out? Yep, we can. Nice. Yeah, this is completely fine on the track. Not fast, but very, very drivable. But especially with the off-road tires, I would suspect that this would do fairly well on the automation rally track, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna head there next. Yeah, the tires are squealing in every corner. It even does that. That is just by braking into a corner. That's pretty cool that I can do that. Let's go to the rally track. It should do fairly well here. Not you. You. There we go. that. That was power oversteer on that time. Same there. It likes doing that actually, which is good. Ah, beautiful. And let's go this way as well. Oh, yeah, I forgot that this corner tightens quite a bit. Watch out, this one's pretty tight. Very tight. We made it. I guess I'm gonna take this opportunity to maybe explore a little bit more of the automation scenery in Beam. So I'm gonna go and spawn at the highway. The truck is really good on the rally track. Yeah, it really is. Because I know here from the highway there's like a path to the left that eventually is gonna loop around, but there's an off-road section there, and I think maybe it kind of intersects and can take it to different paths as well. I don't know. Never really explored that part very much. This is the sort of place you'd be visiting quite a lot, the gas station, with this truck. Or really any V8 truck, to be fair. We were actually doing less than the speed limit. The speed limit said 100, we were doing 95. We're fine. This is the path I meant. So maybe there's some more things to see here somewhere. wanna climb up that hill. Oh. Saw it in time, thankfully. I think I should really switch this for now. Do you know when you're going to do the next community challenge? No, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. But, I mean, it's been fun, but there have only really been 4 entries last time. Maybe I'm gonna just keep doing it the way it is at the moment, and maybe gather a little bit more interest. Also, maybe some of the people who are watching the VODs on YouTube, which is actually quite a few, maybe some of those will eventually join in as well. If I do another community challenge, that would be cool. Let's go to the top of that mountain because yeah, no problem. This is going strong. Now I don't want to fall down on the other side and look like an idiot, but this is pretty cool. You should make a screenshot of this. I guess that'll be the thumbnail for the YouTube exported. And now let's kill ourselves. It's not even rolling over there. The engine's still going. Not anymore. But that was fun. Yeah, well, gotta reset the car as well. Made it up the mountain, no problem, yeah. It's a good engine. Oh yeah, do this, do this, do this. Real quick. So yeah, this really is a great off-roader. And to be honest, so far I've never really felt like it needed any more power to do the off-roading either. Like 250 horsepower is plenty. Because, you know, with the limited amount of grip you have, having more power than that is probably not really going to be an advantage. Now I wanna go left here rather than through the hairpin, which I know where that leads me. So I'm gonna go this way for now and see where that goes. you can get to the track there. And apart from that, this probably loops back around, doesn't it? Oh, it also takes you to the track. Okay. Wanna go off the track again though. Can I even fit through here? I think I can. Miraculously, yeah. But how do I get back where I was? I mean, I could drive the exact same way back, but mile for others only have 300 horsepower, but only 320-ish torque. That's completely sufficient. Like, you don't really need any more than that. This has how much torque? Like 305-ish pound-feet. 431 newton meters, I believe it was. Like, look at that. It's enough torque. And I guess the brake balance is fine, so it can do that. Oh no. Now we go back there to the highway. Don't fall into the river, thank you. Let's go this way. Even though I doubt it'll lead anywhere different. And yeah. Made it without hitting that rock. We're climbing up the dam. Man, I wasn't looking there for a second to check out chat, and yeah, no, that happened. You were climbing up the dam. The one on the automation, like in this world. Or another dam. On the automation track, yeah, okay. So that one. Okay, how do I get there? I mean, this way would probably be the way. But this is too steep of an approach angle, so can't really go, you know, with my face into this, and I can go in here. See where that takes me. Probably just out on the other side. I'm making a classic car right now, and automation says nobody will buy it, even though it is virtually perfect and it's only 45k. Yeah, I mean the stats in automation, especially the market stats, don't always seem to be very accurate. So yeah, currently I'm kind of trying to find a way to start climbing up this dam. Power oversteer, huh? On the ramp part of it. Yeah, but how do I how do I start? How do I get there? F8 and F7 is free cam, okay. And now, like what? First of all, I should probably stop the engine. And so I should start like here. Go a little bit further up just so I don't spawn. Is this fine? I think I'm gonna go a little bit further so that the rear wheels don't spawn like over the edge. And then spawn new. Okay, there we are. That. Yeah. Can't make it. Maybe if I don't lock the wheels. Oh no, don't fall off. Maybe if I don't lock the diffs. Okay, then I'm not even gonna get past that. Unless if I maybe like go with like higher gearing and then take a lot more speed with me. No, it's bouncing too much. It's not gonna... Oh, I'm gonna fall off. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah. Shit. I think I should probably... F8, please. I think I should probably start here though, right? That's really far up for a normal-ish truck. Let's try it here. Short gearing mode. Using realistic gearbox behavior mode. Now let's try and not kill ourselves by going off this part of the ramp. But I do want to utilize it for a little bit extra speed. Oh no, I couldn't make it up there either. So now I'll probably just die. Oh, okay. Engine took some damage there, of course. Nope, can't make it. Okay, no, we're not gonna make it up here. Anything else we can do with this? I think there's plenty. Let's go to the rallycross course. Really good for a truck. Yeah, I mean, I guess considering that this only has 250 horsepower, it did make it quite far, didn't it? And it is really fun to drive on this rally and cross track as well. You can jump there. Let's go this way, see what happens. This is the sort of path that our SUV and also the Evo concept didn't really like, but this is completely fine. Actually, no, I don't think we've been here with the Evo concept. Yeah, I guess there's nothing interesting here, is there? So let's just go back. And I'm only following the path so I know my way back. Otherwise, I would have no idea where to go. Whoa. Yeah, okay. I don't remember this track at all. But we're fine. We're not quite fine because the truck is pulling to the left quite strongly. So let's reset real quick. I hate that you have to adjust these things every time you reset. Oh, come on. So let's go this way again. Very nice through that whole corner there. I'm gonna go this way again, and this time I did actually see one or two off-road paths leading off of this, and I'm gonna follow one of them, like this one. Oh, okay, this looks like fun. Yeah, this is fun. This track with all the humps and all the ups and downs and the big drifts from this truck. That's a good time. Oh, okay. Apparently that's even a track that you can drive on time. And I think on this track, this would beat like pretty much everything else that I have at the moment. I believe even the Evo, but I'm not entirely sure about that, but it would definitely beat, you know, all my supercars on this one. For sure, because they would just get stuck. It's an awesome all-rounder truck. Yeah, actually I didn't expect it to be this this good at many different things, because I didn't really spend all that much time building this. And it turns out that it's really fun in many different situations. So I'm certainly gonna share this car file in the YouTube export. Oh, okay. So that when you watch the YouTube VOD, and because I don't really know how to, I don't think it's possible to attach something on Twitch, but when you go to the YouTube VOD, you will then find a download link on for like OneDrive or Google Drive, I guess, and you will be able to download the car file, import it in Automation, and then drive it in Steam, drive it in Beam yourself. Yeah, this can do some pretty crazy stuff. And even when doing this, like just driving across the... Okay. I was gonna say 250 horsepower feels like plenty. It feels fast enough. Like, wouldn't have wanted any more than that. Like, I was going 60 miles an hour on the freaking grass with no idea where I'm going. Let's do this and this again. Surprisingly maneuverable for a truck too, which is what makes it fun. But now I'm dead. Let's go this way. See where that takes us. To another track, okay. The long bed does get in the way as much as I thought it might. Yeah, occasionally, but let's keep in mind that mostly this this truck is designed to be practical. It's not supposed to be doing this, but it can, and that's what makes it fun. Saved it. Yeah, I mean, I guess the one area where you do notice the weight is the brakes, right? I have a tree stuck in my car. Okay. Alright, I'll completely have to respawn then, I guess. Oh, it does not get in the way. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a hindrance when you're trying to do some controlled drifts off-road. You may just get stuck on a rock or a tree or whatever when you're doing that. But if I had, like compared to if I had made it shorter, then I may have been able to do it more easily. Also, let's start here again. And now what I want to do is I want to get to the dam again. There I'm gonna switch cars and see if I can make it all the way up with something else. Like, I know I could just use free cam to get there, but I don't have it memorized exactly where it is, and like where it is from here. I'm kind of missing the orientation. And also, I think we're faster if we're driving there. Oh. I thought we might be able to take that corner, but I guess it was pretty far off with my estimation there. Go this way. I mean, I guess from here we can do like free cam, right? Or actually what we can do is drive through here. Barely. Drive through here. Oh wait, there's another whole section that I've never discovered here. Including a way to murder yourself. Oh no, am I stuck? I'm not. Okay. Shift will make the free cam go faster. Yeah, true. I guess there is that. But we're basically there. I think I'm gonna go free cam now. Stop the engine, please. Okay, good. And then go here. Oh, actually, F7, right? And then spawn a different car. And I believe the tool for the job would be this one. This is an SUV that we built like a week ago or so. And it's not entirely made for off-roading and, you know, hill climbing and this sort of thing. But it does have 650 horsepower and all-wheel drive. Okay, easy. Let's see where we go from here. Oh. Oh, so you can get on top of the dam just from following this sort of pathway. Interesting. And now, while I'm gonna be doing something really stupid, I wanna thank everyone for hanging out today. I'm gonna disclose this. I'm gonna close the stream after I do this. But thank you very much for watching the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I will be streaming again, of course, next Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. GMT, and next Sunday as well, also starting at 4 p.m. GMT. And I would be happy if you guys would tune in again and watch me. And now I'm about to kill myself. All right. Whoa, we almost made it to the tarmac there. Holy crap. Okay, see you next week. Bye bye.